Ross-Age Stadium, home to the Purdue Boilermakers here in West Lafayette, Indiana, and they have been ready to go boiler up since early this morning. Today we've got a battle in the Hoosier State, and I'm sure battle lines will be drawn from South Bend to Evansville. As we'll see a squad from the MAC, the Ball State Cardinals, taking on a team from the Big Ten, the Purdue Boilermakers. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse. Eighth play on this opening drive coming up, and they need a third down conversion. Back to pass, it's Kelly. Blasted as he lets it go. Another. Trying to pick up a first down. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Oh, they really could have used. Looking to pick up a first down on third and short from the 43. From the gun, wants to pass. Got him downfield. He works his way in. And the Cardinals come to the line with a new set of downs. He'll pull it on the read. Oh, he got loose. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line.
This is an offense that can move the sticks in a whole lot of different ways. Now you're seeing it on the option here. Great job by the quarterback. Reading the defense, there's nobody there taking him, so he puts his foot in the ground, he gets upfield, and he's got really nice elusiveness once he's out in the open field. He shows you that on that explosive play, picking up the first.
I'll try to power it in. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Unsuccessful second down, and now I'm immediately thinking, I got a little bit more than I want, so what are my pass plays? What am I going to get into here offensively to try to have success on third down?
Third and goal, and they'll try to pass it in. And he was looking to the end zone, and they couldn't make the connection.
You have to understand at home, it's really hard for a head coach to kick a field goal at this juncture after such a long drive. So many first downs. You've gotten right down to the doorstep. Fourth down, you want to be able to pay this thing off and punctuate this drive with a touchdown.
That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. They're now up 9-0. They've moved it to the 19, 1st and 10. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. Just inside the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 19. Use the play fake, now to throw. Guard in the backfield, it's Ashley. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Defense trying to keep this offense from getting a line on who to block. Caught in the backfield, it's Ashley. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. The Cardinals come to the line on third and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Looking downfield, it's Kelly. Tight end finds a soft spot. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. And the Cardinals trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. He wants to throw it. Rushes on him. And the pressure was too much. They 15. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Boom. He's got it. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. Waning seconds of the first half, and they'll try to tack on a 3 before they... He slides that just inside the right upright, and they'll push that lead out a little further. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. Pulled and fired complete. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Going to try to get it himself. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a 3rd down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. Grabbed behind the line. It's Moore. Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on 3rd down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31. To the air on 1st down. Pocket breaking down. Fires on the move. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited.
And those are frustrating. Like, those drops really annoy you because those running backs are always asking to be more a part of the game plan. Get the ball more, touch it more. An awesome opportunity in the pass game to make a play. Ball right in his hands, and that is a missed opportunity.
Quarterbacks love receivers that can do damage once they have the football in his hands. No doubt there. Easy slant, completion, and then let your receiver go make hay once he has the ball.
The Boilermakers are flying down the field. Here's the heat. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Lost to throw again. Quarterback strolling away from heat. Makes the grab. A pickup of 8 now to convert this 3rd and 2. The Boilermakers come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Dumps it to the back. Grabbed over the middle. It's Joyner. Just what they'd hoped for on 3rd down as they've got a 1st at the 32. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Unloads to the wideout. And the timing just a hair off.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on 1st down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
And the Boilermakers line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Watson. And he motors into the end zone. How aggressive might this play call be on 3rd and short from the 46? To the air, it's Kelly. Oh, they're after him. He's going to run it across the 35. At the 20, he's got space. And he's ridden to the ground, but there's also a flag down. Let's check the call. Some penalties hurt a little bit more or a lot more than other ones. That one wipes out a huge game. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. He lost one down the sideline. And they wanted it. So now it's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Gets it to him on the screen. They'll make the stop, but not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the 1st down. The Cardinals have taken it inside the 20. They go to the draw. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Got a little work done on 1st down. Now back to the line. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Caught in the backfield, it's Horton. Oh, he's got some space. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. They'll go to the air. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Zings it complete to the right. And as they get him to the ground, clock running, looks as if time will expire here in the 3rd. We've reached the break. Ball State has the lead. And sitting in a good spot as we wrap up the 3rd. Let's take a look at our game stats while we have a break in the action. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. On 3rd and goal, they'll try to throw it in. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. Nestled just inside that right upright. It's now a 15-7 game. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in this exciting college football game. Syracuse is currently trailing, but if this young star needs a comeback today, he could join former Heisman winner Ernie Davis among the legends to wear that uniform. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Tennessee. For now, it's back to you fellas, but of course, if anything changes, we'll see it right here.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Grab behind the line. It's Watson. And this one will be stopped for no gain. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. No signs of any kind of kicker as they'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. There's the pressure. Can't find his man. It'll be in. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Wants to throw. It's Kelly. Under fire. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. And the Cardinals now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. To the air on 2nd down. And the quarterback goes down. There is a penalty flag on the field, but I think the defense might have the option just to take this play. They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with the results of the play. They've got a ways to go on 3rd down from the 24 as this defense tries to force them into a field goal try. Pucks it out of the air. He stopped short, and it's 4th down. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. No good. Still. The Cardinals have their offense in high gear. Looking to throw on 1st down. Pulls it in. It's Weatherly. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Time is on their side, and they're going to wind that play clock all the way down. Touch pass on the jet sweep. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. This defense will try to force a 4th down on 3rd and short from the 45. The clock winds down to the 2-minute timeout, and this offense will try to drain away the time and secure the victory. Here's the handoff. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. They boot it away. All the way back to the 15. Couldn't get away from that cover. Down at the 23.
And your Purdue Boilermakers will take over. 1st and 10.
Wants to go up top on 1st down. Here's a throw downfield late. Catch inside the 30 and still running. He flips his field in an instant, and he's got him set up at the 20. They just flipped the entire field, and now they'll try to cash in on 1st and 10 from the 20. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Caught behind the line. It's Joyner. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. They've really got this offense humming. Just the 4th play of the drive, and it's 1st and goal. Quarterback on the move, still looking. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. They'll try to dial up a better one this time on 2nd and goal from the 5. Back to pass. Here comes the heat. Looking to get it in. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few.
Well, short completion setting up 3rd down now. Who is your best playmaker that you can target in this area of the field?
If they can pay off this 3rd and goal with a touchdown, it might be getting a little tough to swallow over there on the other sideline. He'll keep it on the sneak. The sneak scores it.
Well, it's a great job getting the touchdown. Obviously, now you've got to go for 2. You've got to dial up your best 2-point play to try to tie this thing with only seconds to go.
He's got it. The 2-point try is good, and we are tied here in the 4th. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Looking to throw, it's Kelly. Get it out on the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. Timeout on the field, and everybody want to make sure they're organized as we come down the gut of the game. And the Cardinals trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Looking to fire. And the pass is incomplete and jarred loose by the hit.
3rd and long, defense knows the pass is coming, so they're going to have guys with their eyes on the QB, but they're going to try to get to him with pressure, pinning their ears back. If you're on offense, you might be thinking blitz here. You better get rid of this one quick.
The give to the back. There he goes. Really nice job there to pick up the 1st down and get it to their own 41. They'll use a timeout with 26 seconds left on the clock. Looking downfield on 1st down. The short hands, it's Presley. He steps out of bounds, stops the clock after a short pickup of 7, and it's getting dire in terms of the clock. Wants to pass, and he's got to make a play. And this is going to be intercepted, a big play in a tie game. He couldn't quite get loose on that return. He'd already made the play, and they've got it at the 35.
Big-time players make big-time plays in big-time games. It's the 4th quarter. It's a tie ball game. You need a stop. What an unbelievable job forcing the interception, creating offensive opportunity for your offense to go out and win this ball game.
They'll start this drive from their own 35-yard line. Might be changing the route. Fires to the middle. The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left.
Well, I know it hasn't been a tremendous day statistically for this quarterback, but his decision-making has been good enough to win this game. Hasn't thrown a lot of TDs so far, but when things aren't open, he throws it away like on that play right there. He's not putting his team in a bad spot, and that's why they still have a shot to walk out of here with a W.
They get the timeout, and the clock reads 3 seconds.
And, man, this is a tough spot to be in as this offense. And the defense is so deep, and you wonder if that's why they threw the ball underneath. But, golly, with the clock where it is, you have to get somewhere down the field to give yourself a chance, an opportunity to maybe be successful at the end of this football game.
All right, guys, so here we go in overtime, and just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possession starting on the opponent's 25.
And it's so nice to be on defense first, to set the tone, to understand what you need. Try to hold them to a field goal. The offense knows they can do their job to go out and get a win. Just 2 possessions, Palmer, like you got to be at your best.
Yeah, and I love the new rules, too, because in the third overtime possession, it goes to alternating 2-point plays. Back and forth. Who's got anything left in the tank here in OT?
The Boilermakers have it with a 1st and 10. Got it behind the line. It's Joyner. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there.
Got some movement under the goal line. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there. 1st and goal as they try to jump on top here in overtime. Touchdown, Purdue! They strike first here in overtime.
I love running backs that have a nose for the goal line. Understand how to get there, finish strong into the end zone, know I get 6, and then go celebrate with your boys.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. They know what's in front of them. They have to answer that score with a touchdown. Back to throw, it's Kelly. He'll try to do it himself. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. The Cardinals have moved it inside the 20. Wants to throw on 1st down. He caught it. Touchdown, Cardinals! They got it in the end zone. Now a decision to make with a point after.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Brought down after picking up 3 down to the 22. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. They'd love to strike first with a touchdown. They'll try to keep the drive alive on 3rd down. The give on the inside. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. They'll try to strike first with a field goal in overtime. And he kept that one just straight enough to graze inside the left upright. And with that field goal, they now have the lead.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Throws to the back. Got him in the open. That'll do it. They double time touchdown to walk it off.
Love the thought process by the quarterback here on this play. Nobody open in the end zone. Find your check down. Find the running back. He does that, and once this guy's got the ball in his hands, he shows you that elusiveness and his ability to sniff out the end zone.
I know how to sum up this game succinctly. That was fun, and what a victory to remember.
Fun for them, fun for us, just the back and forth, games that are...
This would be a good time to ingest some extra caffeine. Late night adventures on the gridiron, and we all know anything can happen when you kick off after dark. Poor starting field position here for this offense. Wants to adjust the pattern. The quick out. No chance to run, but still a good gain.
And these quarterbacks have to really trust their wide receivers that they're going to be disciplined and run to the right route when they're throwing that ball to the outside like that, because those corners are sitting there on the inside, and the worst thing that could happen is to miss inside and that cornerback get going the other direction.
This is the type of play that can give the offense momentum. 3rd and short from inside the 20. He'll get it out to the 25, not bothered at all being backed up, and they've got a first down. The Boilermakers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Lofts one high and deep. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on first down. 2nd down coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Going back to the well, another deep ball. Oh, he dropped it, and what a missed opportunity early in this football game. They come to the line, facing 3rd and long from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Slings it downfield. Catch in the middle, it's Joyner. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. The Boilermakers have this offense rolling. Leaves it with the back. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. And the Boilermakers have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down. The Boilermakers come to the line needing just inches for the first down. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22. An explosive play takes them right outside the red zone, and they've got it 1st and 10. Fires to the wideout. Got it! And he will... They'll snap it from the 48 on 3rd and short. And he had it for a second. Ball's at the 24. A lot of confidence in their kicker from here, but they'd love to take it off of his foot and convert the first down. Throws to the wideout. Can't make the connection. The Boilermakers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. Unloads to the wideout. It's complete. Ball spotted at the 27. They're facing a 3rd and long to try to keep their hopes of a touchdown alive. Dances away to buy time. And it slips through his... Incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. It's 4th and 8 and never a hesitation. They'll go for it. Under fire. Gets drilled as he releases. The Boilermakers are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. The give on the option. He gets it to the 30. And the Boilermakers trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. Looking to throw on 1st down. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Now it's 2nd and goal. Wants to go up top. They've got the screen set up. Touchdown, Boilermakers! Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
And the offense punches it in again, and we call his name again. That's 2 touchdowns now.
They couldn't connect on 2nd down, now staring at a 3rd and 9. Movement from the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive line's assignments. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man down the middle. Now well. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. Lets it fly deep downfield. And that one's in. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Safe completion on the screen. Turning it on. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39. One big play, and you go from a little backed up to threatening. It's 1st and 10 from the 40. Catch in the middle. It's McCoby. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Purdue! How aggressive might this play call be on 3rd and short from the 46? Looking to throw. Trying to set up the screen. They'll move the chains. Good execution. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. Shotgun snap on 3rd down. Fires to the wideout. And it's picked off at the goal line. That's a way to make a stand. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. A 2-tier job for this offense. First get the touchdown, then the 2 to try to pull even here in the 4th quarter. He'll do it himself. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. 2nd and goal for the offense. They're going to run it. And he takes it in close. They'll start this drive with a pass. Caught in the backfield. It's Joyner. And they pick up just a few on that completion. They were able to get the ball to the running back in space, but that space just evaporated.
And a great job by the defense, man. It's tough to get those guys on the ground. They're so used to having the football as running backs and making plays and being dynamic. So Usually one guy not going to get into the ground. We want many guys swarming to the football, trying to get that elusive guy on the ground.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Trying to make magic with his feet. Last thing you need is this guy getting knocked around. Wisely avoids the hit with the slide. The Boilermakers come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Wants to fire on second down. Snagged in the middle. It's Joyner. And the completion gives him a fresh set of downs and keeps this drive moving. The Boilermakers are moving quickly down the field. He hurls one deep down the left side. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Behind the chains now on second and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. And they can't connect, but the flag flies, and I think this is going to be pass interference.
Pass interference. Defense.
Man, does that hurt this defense at this point in the game to get called for the PI? Absolutely brutal. It's complete to the right. The clock has stopped for the timeout, and we have reached the final 2 minutes in this one. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. The offense changing the play. Got it in the middle. It's Joyner. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. What a finish we have unfolding here. The offense. Touchdown! Defense showing plenty of pre-snap movement of their own. He'll start this drive firing. Just a short pass to the tight end. The offense gets a quick timeout at this point. Every second is precious. They'll snap it from the 39. First and 10. To the air on first down. Bring in the heat. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on second and 10. Back to pass. Hauls it in. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down mark. Got to get to the line quickly for this third down play. He wants to throw it again. Pressure coming. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's, he's loose down the middle. Oh, the fumble, and the defense got it. And this defense breaks it open as they return it to the house for 6. These guys are starting to separate. Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. Makes the grab, pass to marker. Guys, this is a really good win for this ball club as they put together consecutive victories.
And this season, that's what you...
the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're in... Gonna run it. It's Joyner. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Got it in the middle. It's Joyner. The margin for error is so small in this conference. It's really imperative to get off to a good start in Big Ten play.
Especially, Reese, since you're adding so much talent now to this conference. But, yeah, year in and year out, you know the mainstays in this conference, but there's always some surprises. And I'll be interested to see how everybody starts off this season. Listen, this is your first opportunity, Palmer, in conference play, in a major conference, obviously in the Big Ten, to make your first statement.
And it's going to be taxing all season long for these players. Physically, obviously, and you expect that in the Big Ten Conference. But now adding all those West Coast teams, these guys are going to be flying back and forth across the country a lot this year. They have to get off to a fast start today. That's what makes this game so critical.
The Boilermakers are on the move. Leaves it with the running back. Picks up the first down, still moving. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the middle. He's got an open man. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. And the Boilermakers, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost. Tight end trying to get in. And he'll take it in and house it. Dodge! On 1st and goal, they have a chance to answer with a score of their own. Caught in the backfield, it's Lane. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. See if they can get it done on 2nd and goal. Gets the back moving. And he'll haul it in. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Rushes on him. Nowhere close on that one as he got Will trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. Now adjusting. He'll pull it down and run. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down.
And this defense did exactly what they wanted to do. You force the passing situations. Now what do? Now you can drop back, play pass. And when the quarterback scrambles, now I just rally to the football. I tackle him on the ground, and I force the 4th down.
They're a couple of yards short of the first down, but the offense will stay out there on 4th down. It's dropped and all. And the Trojans have it with a 1st and 10. Motion from the back. Looking for a man. It's Mayava. He's got it and still on his feet. They stop him just a link or two short of the first. And, man, what they can do on 2nd down here. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Into the end zone. They've moved it to the 19, 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Sanders. He's guided out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 6-yard line, and this defense has to be reeling as they get set to snap it just about to reach the end of the quarter. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. It's the end of the period, and USC has the lead. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. Going to swing it on second down. Pocket breaking down. Big guy smells it. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. They've moved it right to the edge, and they need 1 more yard for the touchdown on third down. Driving for the goal line. Loose football. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover. They'll try to move the chains on this 3rd and long from the 50. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's a heat. That's not quite. Looking downfield on first down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Joyner. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Big part of the offensive game plan is yards after the catch, but none available there.
I like the idea on offense of trying to spit the ball outside quickly and see if your guy can make something happen in space, but give the defense credit. They rallied to the ball, got him on the ground.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Quarterback making checks. Back to pass on second down. Trying to escape and get it himself. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Makes the catch. It's Watson. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line.
The defense needs to have a plan for this guy. They weren't ready for that one. Drag route running all the way across the field, and the DB just can't stay with him because of his speed, and as a result, they give up a big one.
Now on first down from the 43. Looking to throw on first down. Oh, they're after him. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits.
Yeah, I think you're just seeing the experience this guy has, right? He's so poised that initially he's flushed out of the pocket, nothing's open, and he doesn't panic. He's not throwing it away. He's not sliding early. He just knows where the defense isn't, and he's able to attack that space with his speed and get a positive play.
Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Caught over the middle. It's Joyner. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. From the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining. On second down, they'll try the field goal to get the points before halftime. Didn't make him sweat at all. And here they come going for the first down on 4th and 2. Tries to get it on the ground. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down? Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down. Takes the handoff. It's Joyner. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. They get this up.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll go to work in the air on second down. He's got it.
You know, and that's why this guy can play first, second, and third down. You've already seen him earlier in the drive rip off some nice runs, but he can catch the football as well. They're going to find ways to get him going in all sorts of ways, but you're seeing it specifically on this drive.
2nd and goal for this offense. They'll try to pound their way in. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Man, not much wiggle room for the ball carrier there.
I'm not really sure what they can do to try to create some space.
I know. Block that. How about the offensive lineman push some guy backwards and make some holes?
Trying to barrel in. They have work in front of them on 3rd and short from the 42. Quarterback may change this route. The release to the back. Grabbed in the middle. It's Joyner. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. From the gun, wants to pass. Spits it out to the back. And a missed. Knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up.
We know about this running back's versatility, and he's made some plays in this game so far, catching the ball. That time, though, he had no shot. Defender bearing down on him. They're able to get the hit and make sure it falls incomplete.
Certain moments in the game you know are just a little bit bigger. Here's one of them. Big play coming on 3rd and long. To the air, it's Mayava. Throws to the wideout. Got his man downfield. Slippery slide. And ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Trojans.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
Yeah, and oftentimes early in games, you're just trying to find your rhythm. Some things work, some don't on that first drive, David. It'd be interesting to see what happens here in the second drive.
Yeah, you got a feel for the defense now. You understand what they're trying to do, what their game plan is. Now you get to go into phase 2 of your game plan.
Rides the back on the option, the give. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a 1st down. The upset's been bubbling all day. Now at a full-fledged boil. Guys, see if they can finish it off.
Can the underdog hold on? That's the big question right now. They've done so many positive things in this game, David, to put themselves in position to win, but this is the critical moment where your execution has got to be at its best.
And sometimes you start thinking now, and you start letting that clock tick, and you stop kind of playing carefree. Keep doing what you've done all day long to build the lead, finish this thing out, pull off the big upset.
That's caught. It's Watson. A big play. Gets it into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 44.
Well, the drag routes put in this playbook to fight against man-to-man coverage. So there you see the receiver using his speed, working his way across the field. He gets separation on the DB, trying to trail him, makes the catch, turns it upfield for the 1st.
The Boilermakers getting set on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, the inside give. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Second down, they'll go to the air. Finds his man. It's Watson. Rolls inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and now they're threatening.
And obviously this offense wants to keep it up. Like, keep the pace going, get as many plays as possible, maybe eke one more out here before the 2-minute timeout.
Inside the 30 at the 29, it's a first down.
Get set, get set.
Use the play fake, now to throw. Here he goes breaking the pocket. He's going to fire to the left. Missed his receiver there, it's incomplete. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Wants to go up top. Fires toward the end zone. Picked off to stop the threat. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
That might...
They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. Smart move to keep it on the ground. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Gives it on the option. What a play by this defense, and they stop him short. It'll be 4th down. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. They punt it away on 4th down. Corrals it at the 45. And the punt team gets the return man on the ground. Making side adjustments here. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. It's incomplete, and that also might be what is called a learning experience, and one this freshman got away with. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Here's the pressure. Good little pickup there as he saw some daylight and got what he could.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for every single play.
Just inside the 35, 1st and 10 from the 34. To the air on 1st down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
And this is a tough spot now to be in for this offense because it's 3rd and long. The defense knows you have to pass the football, so they're going to be playing conservative. So what's your play you can dial up? Maybe get half of this back. Like, I know the clock is ticking, but I got to make sure that I maybe cut this down and make it a more manageable 4th down if I don't complete this 3rd and long.
Trailing by a possession, they need to keep the ball. They'll try to convert on 4th down. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down.
And this offense chooses to run the football. They had to get the 1st down, right? It was 4th down, but they also got to get points, and they also got to go in a hurry.
And he is finding wide-open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. That's the way this defense wanted to wrap it up. Make a play themselves, finish off the game, and the offense can kneel it out from here. Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation. Don't want to risk anything here. The quarterback takes a knee. You know, there's no real reason to panic, but if you think about it, when does panicking ever really help? But certainly this was a bitterly disappointing When you're ranked in the top 5, your very existence is a cauldron of pressure. And that is ratcheted up when you go on the road. And how about this? You get to start a drive with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Sends it back in motion. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Firing to the right, complete. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. Back's got it. This offense has it with really good field position. Pulls and fires complete. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Back to throw, it's Carr. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown! On 1st and goal, Notre Dame will try to get it in the end zone. Wants to go up top. Under fire. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Now 3rd and goal and tough yardage to cover here. From the gun, wants to pass. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
That is how it's done. It's go time in the red zone, 3rd and goal. We need a sack, need a big play. That was a monster sack by the defense. Let's go.
And the field goal unit is on the field. Between the uprights, it's good. They take a 4-point lead. The Irish facing quite a challenge here on 3rd and a mile. From the gun, wants to pass. Going for it all. It's broken up. And it's 1st down, but they'll try the field goal in the closing seconds of the 1st half. Going right down the bowl. Notre Dame ready to go with another 1st down. Looking to pass. It's Carr. Caught in the backfield. It's Price. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass. He's got it on the move. He's trying to get it in. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense.
Well, this offense knew coming into this game they wanted to try to attack the middle of the field in the passing game, and they're able to execute the in route there.
Notre Dame ready to go back to work with another 1st down. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
The offense thought they had a good look to run that play into with the QB, but There's just an example of a defender winning his one-on-one battle and making a tremendous play. Great effort by them.
And that's a really good stop by this defense. Third down, they run the football, they're physical. You gave up some yards on the possession, so be it. Nice job forcing the fourth down.
It's good. The lead sliced to 3 at 16-13. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Running back searching for a hole. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Notre Dame comes to the line trying to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to run for it. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And here comes the field goal unit. Right down the boulevard. They need to get a little closer for a field goal try, and they've got to do it in a hurry. Scanning the field, it's Carr. Unloads to the wideout. Rolls it in. The 35-yard line. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. On the option. He'll toss it. Productive 4-yard gain there on the ground as he gets it down to the 31. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Get the field goal from here. It's a 51-yarder. Get a few on 3rd down, and life is much better. From the gun, wants to pass. Deep shot for the end zone. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. They've got the lead here in the 4th.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. It's incomplete, and it also might be what is called a learning experience, and one this freshman got away with. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Here comes the heat. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. This is the type of play that could be a pivotal moment. Tight game, 3rd and long coming. He's going to take off. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. It's incomplete, and it also might be what is called a learning experience, and one this freshman got away with. So now it's 2nd and long. He wants to change this route. Under fire. Lets it fly. Complete downfield. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. The Boilermakers come to the line with a new set of downs. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the 4th. We'll see if they can get a little better protection after the sack at 2nd and 12. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. 7th play of the drive coming up, and a long way to go on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. That's caught. It's Joyner. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. In search of that tying touchdown. They've moved the chains a couple of times. It's 1st and 10 again. Moving away from pressure. And he just chucks it into the 4th row.
Well, it's the 4th quarter, and you got to be so careful as a quarterback when you're throwing it over the middle of the field right now because these windows are really small. He's very lucky that last one was not picked off.
Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the 1st down. The Boilermakers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. He stopped right there, short of the 1st down, and this defense trying to preserve the lead. It's a one-score game late, and they've got to go for it on 4th down. They'll run the sneak for it. And the Boilermakers pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Wants to go up top on 1st down. They're setting up the screen.
Well, a nice gainer on that running back screen. How about the offensive line getting downfield and getting blocks to really help out the back, find some space to go to work.
Gives it on the option. Shakes off the defender. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they knock him down at the 17. The Boilermakers had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. This one's complete. They get the timeout called. 11 seconds remaining to play. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down. They can pick up the 1st without scoring. Sets up the screen. And they stop him just short of the stick. It'll bring up a decision on 4th down. They'll get the timeout with 5 seconds remaining to play. Trailing by a touchdown, this 4th down opportunity is gargantuan. He'll go up top, maybe a deciding play here. And the pass is caught for a touchdown. And it looks as if we could be headed to overtime.
Man, this place is going nuts. Your offense comes through in the clutch when you need it. Great job. Now, baby, free football. Let's kick the extra point and go to overtime.
Well, that was about as lengthy a drive as you're ever going to see. And they cap things off with a 9-yard touchdown pass. Returner will field it and try to get some field position. They make the stop. The coverage team up to the challenge as they put a stop to the return and an end to the game. A hostile environment can have a major impact on even the most composed, well-prepared team. So how much did the crowd play a factor in this upset?
Well, this is what makes college football so great, the home crowd and how they were able to impact this game. No doubt about it, David. They played a big factor.
And they're still jacked up, and they're still excited. They play a big factor, and it affects everything. College football, road atmospheres, they're tough. Even when the team isn't ranked like they weren't today, these are the types of moments that can jump up and bite you.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football. One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Illinois will kick it off to get us underway. He'll start the return inside the spot. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. The Boilermakers offense will have the first possession of the game. There are always butterflies to start a game, but when you have a rivalry like this, the adrenaline is pumping on overdrive, guys.
They aren't all the same. We say that, but we know differently. The blood is boiling. The temperature is hot. Jesse, you want this week more than most.
Yeah, David, we played in these games before. Everything just seems to be heightened, right? The game seems to be moving faster. The crowd noise feels louder. Your composure will be tested early in a game like this.
They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. New set of downs after the completion. Looking downfield on first down. Got a man, it's Watson. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Boilermakers will line it up on 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. You guys have both played in rivalry games, so what did you do to keep yourself locked in during that week of preparation, David?
Well, you try to keep your emotions in check, but it's really, really hard to do because a lot of times the hate
breaks into the open. Running free, going to the end zone, but way back behind him, there's a flag on the field. They had the explosive score, and it's all for naught as that penalty will take the touchdown off the board. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Bringing the heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. And now this offense will try to overcome that 2nd down incompletion. That pass is well off target. Trying to pick up a first down. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. They thought they could just was there to make the stop. Illinois looking to convert the 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Pressure coming. He's got it. They get him down from the 9. The offense threatening. Close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. He's going for the goal line. Things look great with that field position a few plays ago, but now it's 3rd and 6. Quarterback on the keeper. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to... It'll be 3rd and long. Might be calling a hot route. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And it's incomplete despite... There.
3rd and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, 4th down.
So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Complete out of the backfield, looking for the sticks. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be 1st down. The Boilermakers are moving quickly down the field. Steps away to find some room. Right on the money. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Wants to go up top. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. And the Boilermakers come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. Rides to back and leaves it. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on 3rd down. 4th down and 4 yards to go. The offense will try to get it. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Oh, he dropped it. Just 8th play of the drive coming. It'll be a 3rd and 6. To the air. It's Altmaier. Fires to the tight end. They've got enough for the 1st.
How many 1st downs is that, guys? On this drive alone, this defense has got to find a way to get off the field. They're playing way too many snaps.
He'll keep it himself. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Put themselves in a bit of a bind with that last one. It's 2nd and 14. Caught near the sidelines. He'll pick up a few before going out of bounds. The Fighting Illini needs to get it to the county line for a 1st down. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive. Takes it the other way. They finally... Plenty of time to work. Not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Rushes on him. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. The play action fake. Quarterback now breaking the field. Got his man on the right. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Guys, you never want to sound the upset alert bell too early, but might be time to at least know where the button is for it.
Know where the button is, and listen, there's no need to panic yet, but if you're the unranked team, just like this, when you're playing a better team, you want to come in and you want to hang around. Hang around, Jesse, and they're doing just that, staying in this game and have a lead.
Yeah, the unranked team, they've been playing with more intensity in this one. And I think if you're a leader right now on the ranked squad, you've got to be talking to your guys and waking everybody up. This coaching staff is going to have to make some halftime adjustments, but they're going to have to give an earful to their guys to come out here in the 2nd half and start making some plays. Really nice awareness that time by the quarterback in a 3rd down situation, knowing exactly where the 1st down marker was. It wasn't there open to throw the football. He was very smart. He got out, he took off running, knew exactly where he had to get to keep his offense on the field.
2nd down, he'll throw it. Trying to make magic on the scramble. And he scoops his way to the 1st down and then slides to avoid the hit. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. The Boilermakers will snap it on 1st and 10. Fires to the wideout. A strike downfield. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business, 1st and goal. New center downs right on the doorstep for this offense. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown! This offense thrives on those big, explosive plays, and that one has them set up with a 1st and 10 from the 17. Just tried to ease it out there, and it falls incomplete. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. He might want another play. He's got it on the run. Touchdown, Purdue! The line to gain here is the 43-yard line, and it's 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Got a man, it's Watson. Really nice job. 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab, it's Watson. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the 1st down. The Boilermakers have pushed it inside the 20. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. On target. He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has him on the doorstep.
This is so interesting right now watching this offense stay aggressive. They've got the lead in the 4th quarter, and you're thinking at home, we got to just run the ball and try to bleed the clock. They found something on defense they're taking advantage of. 2 straight completions. I won't be surprised if they throw it again.
To the air on 2nd down. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. Touchdown, Boilermaker! And they take it in. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. Pocket breaking down. Touchdown, finding a line. Just over 20 seconds to play. They must recover this onside kick to have a chance. It's as if that ball had a magnet going back to the offense. Did they keep it?
Yeah, and this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time. When you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
And if it ain't broke, don't fix it, right? This is what got this team in this position to win this game. Aggressive offense, taking shots. Here we are in the 4th quarter. They've got the lead. Why stop now?
What a good job to be able to pick up that kind of yardage when you're trying to finish off the game. Clock is stopped. Timeout used by the defense. 14 seconds left. Right back to the well. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. The defense uses a timeout, and we are down to 11 seconds left to play. It's really the most common type of upset we see every year. Home field advantage is so big, and especially when you have a ranked team come to town, they love to play spoil.
Yes, and what needed to happen
Welcome to Huntington Bank Stadium, home of the Minnesota Golden Gophers, as we get set for what ought to be a terrific battle. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Lindsey. Got his man quickly. The offense starts this drive in the shadow of its own end zone. Leaves it with the back. Drives into the pile just to pick up a 1. They'll spot it at the 10.
And you want to run the football, right? And that's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Quickly to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
And that's why they got to keep running the football, man, because play action is going to be a big part of this game plan. You've got to get this tight end over the middle of the field vertically and give him an opportunity, because you just saw how dangerous he is after the catch.
So we're scoreless. Their first drive of the game, and this coach is wasting no time taking a gamble. Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. Has plenty for the first down, and they stop him at the 28. The Boilermakers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. On the run, it's Joyner. He picks up maybe a couple before he stopped right at the 30-yard line. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Back to pass. Here's a heat. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's 3rd and long from the 30. Finds his man. It's Watson. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. And the Boilermakers look to keep this drive humming. Oh, they're after it. And the quarterback will take a sack back in the 36. This drive was rolling, and then it got thrown into reverse. Here's a 2nd and 18. Looking to fire. Grabbed over the middle. It's Joyner. They made the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. That's caught. It's Watson. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. A first down for the offense. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Wide open downfield. Running through contact. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. The Boilermakers didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass, as it just never developed. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Got his man on the right. Out of bounds after a big pickup on the play, just a couple of yards short of the goal line. The Boilermakers line it up with a 1st and goal. Wants to throw again. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. Got nothing last time. Now 2nd and goal from the 3. Wants to go up top. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. From the 3-yard line, they'll try it again on 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Flushed out of the pocket. Looking for the goal line. It'll be 3rd and long. Linebackers trying to create some confusion. To throw, it's Lindsey. The short hands, it's Coleman. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Touchdown! They've moved it into scoring territory. 1st and 10 from the 11. To the air on 1st down. Here's the pressure. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. The Golden Gophers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Nice move to keep running. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Now facing a 3rd and long. They won't have time to run another play, and we will take it to the 2-minute timeout. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Under fire. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit.
Number 92 on the field goal.
Absolutely perfect. And with that, they've taken the lead. After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go.
And this guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Fires to the right. Finds his man open. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down. Big play to start this drive. Now they'll snap it from the 39. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. The Boilermakers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Quarterback making adjustments. Here comes the heat. Makes the catch. It's McCoby. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker.
And just no hesitation there by the quarterback, right? Primary target not open, so find your check down. Where's my running back? Yeah, I know I'm under pressure, and I know I'm going to get hit, but I'm not taking a sack. I'm going to find a way for us to get a few extra yards here.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. Complete and looking for enough for the 1st down. They drag him down, but not before he's moved the chains, and the screen pass is effective. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. And the Boilermakers will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the catch. Gets it to the 37. Clock stops to move the chains. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Catch in the middle. It's Joyner. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. The Boilermakers started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Wrestled to the ground, but he's inside the 10 and down to the 9. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. He wants it all. Touchdown, Boilermakers! Fitted in the window for the score. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Back to throw, it's Lindsey. A shot toward the end zone. It's incomplete, and they try.
On the double.
It'll be 3rd and long.
Spider.
From the gun, wants to pass. He's not afraid to go deep. And it's incomplete as he... Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Dumps it to the back. And the deflection by the defense on 3rd down brings us to 4.
It's so impressive when you get to watch versatile linebackers like this guy. Not only is he good against the run and can he go sideline to sideline, this guy can cover, and you saw it on zone defense that time, swatting it away on 3rd and long.
He's not... Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. The throw to the outside is complete. Touchdown! Golden goal! Ball marked at the 26. It's 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. Snowed under right at the line of scrimmage for no gain on the play. They'll probably bleed every second possible off this clock before they snap it. Catch in the middle, it's Tracy. And the catch and run! Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. Clock stops and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Oh, he dropped. 3rd and short from the 26. Pretty easy field goal range, but they'd love to pick up the 1st. Wide receiver going in motion. And they can't make the play. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He wants a big play here late. Intercepted, and that is the last thing they needed. The defense making a play to put an extra. You're going to hear guys after this game say, got to work harder, got to be more intense. You know, sometimes the harder you try, the worse it gets. And it seemed to me that's what happened out there today.
Yeah, it just never really got into a rhythm for this team. There's no doubt they've got a lot of very talented players on both sides of the ball. So, David, I don't think this is a situation where they need to now freak out and try to reinvent things on either side.
to Evanston, Illinois. Ryan Field and home to the Northwestern. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Back to pass. Takes his shot. Working on the right. And an explosive play. Has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line. Here comes the offense on 1st down. Under fire. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Going to sling it on 2nd down. Snagged in the middle. It's Watson. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a 1st down. The Boilermakers are on the move. They'll send the back in motion. Power football with the run. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Might be changing the route. Back to pass on 2nd down. Got it in the middle. It's Watson. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be 1st down. The Boilermakers come to the line with a new set of downs. Getting work done on the ground. He's pulled down at the 14-yard line. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. They get him stopped, but those feet kept moving until he was down to the 5. And the Boilermakers will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. 2nd and goal coming up. Looking to fire. Buys a little time with his feet. And the quarterback will be forced out of bounds short of the line of scrimmage. I think they'll give him a sack.
And they get to the quarterback and get the sack. That's a big emphasis for this defense. They saw a week ago, this offense gave up 3 sacks. They need to get to him early and often and create some indecision. Nice job getting a sack early in this football.
And the pass is incomplete here on 3rd down, but there is a flag. Let's check it out. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. This offense has moved into plus territory, and they want to keep the heat on. They'll go for it on 4th down. Complete out of the backfield. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. The Wildcats offense will go to work for the 1st time today. As we take a quick look at the impact players. The Boilermakers can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Makes the grab. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. They really need to convert this 3rd and 1 to capitalize on that great field position. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. All the way down to the 15-yard line. It's 1st down. Looking downfield on 1st down. Touchdown, Purdue! The offense. Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. Give to the running back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. He'll pull it on the read. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. Never a doubt. That brings them to within 1.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust.
It's a makeable field goal from the 29-yard line. Let's see how aggressive they are on 3rd and long. To the air, it's Stone. Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown! No! The Boilermakers come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. They'll try to get it through the air. And the incomplete pass. Now,
really nice job by the defense, playing aggressive, understanding it could be a running situation, but still playing disciplined enough to play the pass and be successful on that 3rd and short.
using his feet to buy time. He'll pull it down. Inside the 25. Good run on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit. The Boilermakers are rolling down the field. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Makes the grab on the left. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
I like offenses being creative. I'm not sure if that was the best place to call that play. I think this offense needs to think about just doing things a little bit more by the book. They've got a lot of good playmakers. You don't have to reinvent the wheel this early in the game.
And the Boilermakers have it in scoring position on first and goal. He's looking to throw. Touchdown, Boilermaker! Now on third down, this offense has been rolling. Can the defense stand tall? From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the catch along the sideline. Wants to throw on first down. Bringing the heat. At the 35, he's loose. And a nice pickup on the run and gets down to avoid contact. Perfect play call for that big gain to open the drive. Now here they come on first and 10. And on second down for this offense. Wants to go up top. Looking to the big tight end. Got it on the outside, it's Moore. Steered out of bounds at about the 36-yard line. A big pickup, and they are threatening. Looking to throw on first down. Pressure coming. Going to try to get it himself. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, just nowhere to go there, and it started in the pocket. It was collapsing. Quarterback felt it, so he tried to get outside, make something happen himself, but give the defense tons of credit. Excellent job in pursuit. They're able to give up no gain.
Pulls it in. It's Joyner. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. The Boilermakers are at the line looking to convert on third and short. That'll be enough for the first down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line.
And that is just an attitude run, running it right up the middle, right into the teeth of that defense.
Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. It's complete to the left. Touchdown, Purdue! And they add 6 more to the board with that. Third and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is 4-down territory. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Joyner. And it's a catch, but he's got enough for the first down. The Boilermakers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Throws for the tight end. Picked off inside the 20, and they snap. It's third down, and they've got to get it to the 33. From the gun, wants to pass. Just two. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock.
And I think if you're the head coach, defensively now, obviously, you've got 3 timeouts in your back pocket. You're trailing at this point, and the offense is going to be running the football, trying to bleed the clock. They're going to take as much time off the game clock as they can before snapping it. You've got to start thinking about using some of those timeouts.
And defensive guys are taught to really work through the hands of the wide receiver. Whenever the ball's starting to come, I'm trying to smash that thing down as soon as the wide receiver's trying to catch it. If we both try to catch it, a lot of times you see those contested catches by the offensive player. Nice job by the defense, knocking it down, getting the ball in the air.
Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. Looking to throw on first down. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. They just keep firing. He'll throw it. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. What a big play this one could be. Tight game, getting late, 3rd and long coming up. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Oh, man, another incompletion. That's 3 in a row.
Nice job by the defense. They're mixing up their look. They're 3rd and long in field goal range. They go zone coverage. So everybody on the back end has the eye on the quarterback, and they're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
Rushes on him. Hit as he throws. Downs.
Great coverage on that 4th down play. Nice job blanketing the receiver out wide. The defense, you could tell, they knew they were going for it. They had a game plan. They get the big stop and turn it over to their offense.
Dropping back, it's Stone. Pocket breaking down. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. The Wildcats now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Here's the heat. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack. Now 3rd and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Caught over the middle. It's Porter. They make the tackle at the 36. Let's see if they bring out the punt team. And here we go. Down to score. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Converts on 4th down. Still going. Well, they just drained all the suspense out of the 4th down conversion, moving the chains easily. Wants to go up top on first down. Oh, they're after him. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waiting moments. That could be a costly play. Second down, they'll go to the air. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. We've got a timeout on the field, a tight game in the 4th, and the brain trust will go to work. Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. Going to take a shot at this DB. Makes a grab for a big play. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, and they'll have it 1st and goal. So now the opportunity with a touchdown to take the lead. Dropping back, it's Stone. Touchdown, Northwestern. Lead in the final minute.
Really good execution by this offense late in the game, under a minute, score to take the lead. It's what you draw up, it's what you dream about, but now my defense has to go on the field and get me one more stop.
After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. Play will stand. Ready to try the point after. And the extra point is good, and the lead is 2 here in the fourth. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? He'll bring it out. It's Tuggle. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Going right to work up top. With the catch, it's Watson. They'll mark him out of bounds at about the 29-yard line. Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Looking downfield on first down. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. They'll run him out of bounds, but look what's on the ground. Penalty marker. They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. The offense set for a first down play. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. That's reeled in, it's Watson. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. Back to throw, and he needs to make a play. Got it set up on the outside. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Timeout is called. Clock stops. 13 seconds to go in the game. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. Quick strike complete. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Brought down just short of the sticks on the screen pass. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. This game will come down to this. A field goal try to save them. With the ball marked down at the 41, they'll need a big 58-yard field goal to try to save themselves. And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. With the ball marked down at the 41, they'll need a big 58-yard field goal to try to save themselves. And this one's going to be short. The accuracy was there, but that was a big ask on that long field goal attempt. It has been said that the obstacle is the way, and this obstacle is now back-to-back. Welcome to the home of the Purdue Boilermakers, Ross Age Stadium in West Lafayette, Indiana. And the Scarlet Knights will put total leather to crank us up. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So Purdue's offense will have the football first. And Jesse, they've got a running back that they'd love to feature in this if he is able to answer the challenge.
Yeah, and listen, this guy might not be a Heisman finalist, but he can break off long runs. And this defense, David, they better be ready. They better pack a lunch, show up today, and try to get hats to the football. Because if you come out here with your B game, he can run all over you.
And it's important for this offense, too, because they need to have balance on offense. They need the ground game to get going. He's capable. He's shown flashes. We just want to see it consistently.
He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Wants to throw on first down. With the catch, it's Moore. And he goes down after making the grab. Picked up a few, but he's still short of the first down marker. The Boilermakers can really attack on this second and short. Back to pass. Grabbed in the middle. It's Watson. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. As they come to the line on third and short from the 43, I wonder if they already know they'll go for it if they don't make it here. He did not make it a stone wall on third down.
Man, and you see those sticks, and you're like, dude, third and short, I just got to fall forward and get the first down, Palmer, but the defense comes up big and gets the stop.
So on offense, don't overthink this one. 4th and inches, just line up something easy you know you can execute in your sleep and go keep this drive going.
Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab. It's Joyner. He's knocked out of bounds as he gets it across midfield and down to the 46. And the Boilermakers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Floating away. Creates a little room. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down.
It's just so nice as a coaching staff when you've got quarterbacks who make good decisions. And on a second and short play, you're throwing it, you're trying to catch the defense napping, you might take a shot, nothing there.
He'll take a shot. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play. Working well behind the sticks on second down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. And it'll be incomplete. He got on the move trying to make something happen, but just couldn't find the man. The Boilermakers will go for it here on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. It's incomplete, and the defense comes up with a stop. The Rutgers Scarlet Knights offense will try to get something going with their first possession. Guys, if you listen closely, I think you can hear the jaw. Great place to start for this offense. To the air on first down. Using the quick game. The tackle is made, but he's got it first and goal from the 6. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. Off the play fake on first down. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Looking to fire. Couldn't quite hang on to that one, and this red zone defense came that close to forcing a turnover. Third down coming up. He'll do it himself. And he runs it in for the... They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Buying some time. On the run, fires downfield. And he's in. Down.
Yeah, and because of the pressure, the defense gets pressure on him immediately so quickly that he makes a bad decision, tries to throw it into double coverage. Really nice job pressuring the...
They got him for the sack, and that'll be a turnover on down. Wants to adjust the pattern. Grabbed over the middle. It's Joyner.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. The Boilermakers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. This time he's got it. Love to see these third down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. Second down, he'll throw it. He's going to run it. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. Defense falls. Third and long coming from the 27-yard line. You can make a field goal from here. Just don't take a negative play. Oh, he's got some space. Headed to the end zone.
Posts and go routes, 3rd and long. You just kind of run him not too far down the field. He makes the catch, and he's so dangerous, making moves, using his speed and elusiveness. He finds a way to get that first down and keep the offense on the field.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Can the defense stop him again? Up? And he takes it in. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Trying to find his man in the middle. Oh, he had it. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. Here's the pressure. Trying to pick up the first out of the backfield. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Looking to throw on 1st down. A shot toward the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. He'll try to do it himself. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Caught near the sticks. It's Watson. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it 1st and goal. So close to cashing it in for this offense. Quarterback extends the play. Going for 6. Knocked away, incomplete, and quarters get tight in the red zone. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Unleashes to the end zone. It's picked off. That's number 10. And now this team has fallen into a 3-game slide and a football season. Ranked team against unranked opponent. And we'll see if the upset can shake. Ninth play of the drive coming up, but they'll have to convert 3rd and long to keep it going. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. They would not. And the Wolverines come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Off play action. Under fire. Catch in the middle. It's Marshall. He's got enough for the first. The Wolverines are marching down the field. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. With the run on 1st and goal. And he rolls into the house. Big noise, big house, trying to rile up this Michigan defense on 3rd down. Trying to make magic with his feet. Picks up the first down.
You have got to have pass rushing lane integrity when you face this quarterback. On 3rd down, someone gets out of his gap right up the middle. It's easy for the quarterback to...
Touchdown! Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. Here comes the heat. And he scoots his way to... The Boilermakers come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
All right, offense, it's got to be better. You've done a nice job getting the football to this point in the red zone, but now you can't go backwards. You've got to be able to get rid of the football if it's not there, and that was a terrible play, giving up the sack.
They're working that left side. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. This will likely be the last play of the half. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone. One more snap coming before halftime. The snap sets up to throw. Grab behind the line. It's McCoby. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, 1 half in the books, and I am eagerly looking forward to that second half.
And the Wolverines come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. Motion from the wide receiver. Looking to throw, it's Underwood. Under fire. And the defense. The defense trying to get a stop on 3rd down from the 44. From the gun, wants to pass. He lost one down the sideline. And he's got it inside.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
He's looking to pass. Touchdown! Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. And the 4th down. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. Throws to the tight end. He's picked off, and he's thrown a dozen of them. He goes. off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. He'll pull it down and run. The freshman called his own number and kept this drive moving.
You got to be impressed with the quarterback on that last play because he's already been sacked a ton of times in this game. He knows he does not have a lot of time to survey the field, get through his progression. So as soon as he feels a lane to take off and run, he's going to take it. And a really nice job that time, showing off the athleticism and picking up the first down.
Caught behind the line. It's Watson. There he goes. Offense on the move. A big play there. Gets it to the 30. Line gets set. First down. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Catch in the middle. It's Joyner. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. And the Boilermakers in a good spot here with second and short. Back to pass. Quarterback strolling away from Heat. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. That last incomplete pass has him staring at a 3rd and 3. And the third down pass is incomplete.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time.
The Boilermakers back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. He's got it. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, second down coming. They'll try it again from the 1 on 2nd and goal. He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Let's see what the offense dials up on 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Skips away from pressure. He'll be pushed out of bounds just short of the end zone, and that one's saved a touchdown at least for now. A 4th quarter field goal down by this much, that's a lot like putting a lipstick on the proverbial. And he crosses the goal line and gets the touchdown, but way too little, way too late. But they still do count it for 6.
In a 4th and goal situation, bring in the beef, the goal line package, all the heavy.
Oh, that was a pretty rough showing there by this team. Just couldn't find a way to get things going and come up with the win.
Just got outplayed, Reese. There were moments in this game. There were plays
One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. It'll be 3rd and long. Looking downfield, it's Sayin. Throws toward the end zone. Oh, he can't hit. They'll give it to the back. Turning it on. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he's stopped, and it'll be 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to ride this running back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. He is lucky to get that one back, and the last thing you want is to turn it over on your opening drive.
Yeah, nice coverage, and you'd like to snag that interception, but there's always a reason why these thoroughbred athletes play defense. It's usually because of their lack of hands, like we just saw.
They got him free for a big gainer to the 43. The Boilermakers are moving quickly down the field. Looking downfield on 1st down. Trying to escape and get it himself. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and they are rolling. They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. Snagged in the middle. It's Moore. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Blast is way ahead, but not much room. A pickup of 1 to the 24.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
He gets it inside the 20 and out of bounds at the 17. The Boilermakers kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Headed to the end zone. And he's forced out of bounds close to the goal line. And that shove saved a touchdown. And the Boilermakers will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And they get nothing. The ball remains at the 2-yard line. Got stopped on 1st down. They'll try it again from the 2. They'll run the option. And this defense is defending its goal line. Back-to-back stops right in the shadow of their own goalpost. They're going to run it. Into the end zone. What a shot in the arm something like that can give you. You take over 1st and goal from the 3. Back to pass, it's Sayin. They'll run the screen. And he motors it. The Buckeyes come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Quarterback on the keeper. That play just got wrecked. 3rd and 1, and they went backwards. They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. The holder will spot it about 35 yards out. And this one is perfect. The Boilermakers, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. The inside handoff. Touchdown, Purdue! They'll try to pick up this 3rd down and keep the drive moving close to midfield. Handoff from the shotgun. Got enough for the 1st down. And the Buckeyes pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. He leaves it with his back. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And yeah, that's kind of surprising. We talked about this before the game. One of the big matchups. Run the football against a defense that's been susceptible against the run throughout the season. But this offense just can't find a way to get it going. And I'm surprised, but now what's your counterpunch? How are you going to get the ground game going? Because so far, not a lot of success.
Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. And he's out of bounds, just short of the goal line, but are they ever in business now? The Buckeyes back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes... Down a possession here in the fourth, and they'll need to convert on this fourth down. Tries to slither forward on the sneak.
Having a tiny quarterback, right, is he can find little creases to wedge his body into to pick up short yardage plays like that on the QB sneak on fourth down.
The Boilermakers have it with a 1st and 10. The give to the tailback. And he is snuffed out, greeted by a host of defenders. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Scrambling away. Pulls it in. It's Watson. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13.
Well, you haven't seen a lot of incompletions from this guy now in his last 2 games out. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. As a head coach, you got to love the fact that your quarterback is dialed in.
The Boilermakers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Fires to the right. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body.
One of the things I love about this kid is that he goes to work. He struggled his last game out, completed less than 50% of his throws. So back to the drawing board, back to fundamentals, and you can see that paying dividends in this game. I know he just threw an incompletion, but for the most part, this guy has been spot on.
And they make the stop, and this offense has it inside the 5, and they are threatening. Trailing by a possession, they need to keep the ball. They'll try to convert on fourth down. Finds him out of the backfield. Stopped short of the marker, and a stop with his defense. This game is so close to being salted away if the offense can just run out the clock. He'll keep it himself. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, one of the reasons this offense likes the option game with the quarterback is to use his speed and try to attack the perimeter of the field. The defense, though, not having any of it. You saw the contain on the play, forcing him back in the middle of the field, and they're able to corral him for a huge loss.
Looking for room. It's Donaldson. A timely pickup to get the first down there, and it took a little something out of the crowd, too. Calling a timeout here, you have to avoid making a mistake in this situation. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. Defense was confused, and the head coach uses a timeout. On 2nd down, let's see if they go right back to the run and put this game on ice. Here's a quick throw out to the left. Flying out to the left. The 30. He's at the 10, and he ran away from the defense. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down. He's going to take off. Got all they needed for the first. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. Complete out of the backfield, looking for the stick. Sometimes it's just not your day. Things just didn't work. It's called the greatest setting in college. This crowd bringing an ear-splitting welcome to their visitors. The give on the inside. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. Got it in the middle. It's Joyner. Still on his feet at the 45. Oh, a lot of space. Touchdown, Boilermakers! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
Man, oh man, when you got a weapon like that.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Oh, he makes the catch. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. You can feel and hear the purple rain all the way across Lake Washington. 3rd down. Got some room, entered to the goal line. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. Unloads to the wideout. And that one's in. Now inside the 20. 1st and 10 from the 18. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Looking to the big tight end. Got it in the middle. It's Moore. Stopped at the 3, but it'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal. The offense threatening. Close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Into the end zone he goes. So this offense has the lead. They have the ball. They have the clock on their side and a chance perhaps to put it out of reach. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. Bringing the heat. Big tight end makes the grab. First down, still on his feet. They got the score, 13 seconds to play, and now they have to recover the onside kick. Few anxious moments there, but the hands team true to its name as they make the grab. It came down to the final quarter. Clutch plays, guys delivered, and they get a close win.
Yeah, Reese, big-time player.
And the Hoosier State's so prized a possession. It's the old oaken bucket that I heard of a coach who won it for the first time and slept with it that night. From Bloomington to West Lafayette, the fans look to have their say in this in-state showdown. On the move from inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. So Purdue's offense will take the field first. Guys, Purdue was probably the worst team in the power conferences last year and maybe one of the worst teams in the country. They fell 66-0 to their rivals in the old Oaken bucket game, and Indiana, of course, made its way onto the playoff. New season, new game. David, what's step one in pulling out a big win in this one?
Yeah, there was nothing good that came out of this game. This was not a rivalry. This was a one-sided beatdown. Not only did Warwick throw for 6 touchdowns and Indiana score 66, but they got Purdue's coach fired. That's how bad this football game was. Jesse, they had to go to the bullpen and make a change from their head coach.
Yeah, the head coach after the game said it was the worst offensive performance he had ever seen, and David, he's right. They had 67.
Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. Never really got that return cranking, but the offense is set up at the 30.
What a start by this defense. That is exactly...
Defense getting stingier in their own end of the field. It's 3rd and long from the 28. Wants to throw. It's Mendoza. Working that left side now. And boys, couple of inches short. Never considered the field goal from the 20. It's 4th and inches. They'll run for it. Just across the 20 with a...
Gotta love the physicality on 4th down and short. You know what's coming. They hand the football off to the running back. No secret, but he plays physical, gets behind his pads, and gets the first down.
Got it behind the line. It's Cooper. Now the connection takes it to the 11. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Looking to fire. Pressure coming. And the heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Lets it fly. Pulls it in the end zone. Now facing a 3rd and long from the 50-yard line. From the gun, wants to pass. The short hand, it's Williams. He gets the job done. Trying to pick up a 1st down. The offense changing the play. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. He'll just throw it away.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started, in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
Caught over the middle. It's Watson. Man down. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He gets it. He's going to be a touch short.
I know this guy is really athletic, but it's going to be hard to outrun a DB. It was a really nice job scrambling, trying to get what he could get on that 3rd down, but there's the DB in the open field. Nice.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed in the middle, it's Watson. They've got enough for the 1st down. And the Boilermakers had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Boilermaker! Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. He hurls one deep down the left side. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there. So now it's second and long. Trying play action. Fires to the wideout. And it's an incomplete pass over the middle.
And I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now and why they're trailing on the scoreboard is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. The Boilermakers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He'll pull it down on the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Going to take a shot on second and short. Gets it to him on the screen. There to stop him at the 43, but he gets 5 and moves the sticks. Now it's a first down from the 43-yard line. Lost a throw on first down. Oh, he's got a chance.
You know, QBs want to make those big plays. They want to put up the big stats. But when nothing's there, sometimes you just tuck the ball, get a minimal gain. I like the slide, by the way, to get down and don't take a big hit.
Quarterback making checks. To the air on second down. Going to try to get it himself. Oh, it's a fumble. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense. Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. And it's going to be batted. The Boilermakers are backed up. They can feel the shadow of their own goalpost and trying to create some room. He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, and at some point you're going to have to change your thought process. They got nothing on the last play. It's second and 10. The heat got to him, and he just... This time around, the old Oaken Bucket will spend the year in Bloomington as Indiana beats Purdue. Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David.